Do we have any questions? Because there's a discussion foreseen and we still have time. Those who might have a question, I would kindly ask to come over here because of the live stream. Just come here to the microphone and just say who the question is addressed to.
I have a question for Katarina. With the 3D objects that you make, what kind of materials are you all using? Are you using, sorry, my text. Yeah, the tunas. Oh, okay.
Sure. We basically just recycle cardboard boxes. So the children were encouraged to bring their own boxes.
Oh, okay.
I gave them like a template how to cut them. For the visitors, we have to pre-cut them because I can't let them use Stanley knife on their own, obviously. So we pre-cut them and then they can glue them together.
And because you're an artist, you can make the littler, bigger, then littler.
Yes, yeah. Okay. But it's not difficult at all.
Okay.
It's just technical.
Oh, thank you.
My name is Litsa Juhas and I'm from Budapest, Hungary, and I wanted to ask our colleague from the Croatian History Museum about the live interpretation. So I just wanted to get some more information in general, how you decided to train the live interpreters, if they're trained actors, how they got into the gallery space, if they were accompanied by museum educators. So just like a few more details. Thanks.
Explain it, but actually these are the students, and they're usually at the end of their student year, student age. And they are historians and also art history. They also study history of art. And they work for the museum as our the guide through the exhibition. And we did really a lot of work, especially me and my colleagues, curators, to train them because they had to learn so much. Not just the historical facts, but also they had to learn how to behave. You know, the gentleman, the colleague who is doing the interpretation of Banja Jelačić, he had to actually act like the gentleman from the 19th century, a soldier. He had to do all the tricks with ladies. He had to actually talk like one, and it was quite difficult for him because his dialect is different than the one that he should have used. So we put in enormous, tremendous work. It took us a few months, and actually during the exhibition we improved him, and it's just ongoing work. It's such a lot of work that I'm sorry I didn't mention it earlier, but thank you for your question. And well, if you go on to the project like this, you don't know what it's going to be like after you do it, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Pino Monaco. I have two questions actually. The first one is for Susan from Texas. If you want to share with us, please, some of the tips to engage small museums, because many of us deal with the museums. The second question is from Michall. At the Smithsonian also we are very much interested in embarking in using mobile technology and all sorts of new media to engage audience. And from an evaluation point of view, I was wondering if you are thinking at strategies to evaluate the kind of learning which happens by using mobile devices, key indicators, these kind of things.
Hello, can you hear me? I think it's very important that the digital devices are not the only thing to be used at the museums. When we use our app, it is part of a 1.5-hour course where they are shown around and have a dialogue-based course with an educator. And a part of that is going around with the app by themselves, and then afterwards we're discussing what decisions they have made and so on. So I think it's very important that the digital devices are not standing alone, but are part of a more maybe traditional museums education. But they can, for sure, be engaging the school groups to a more fun way of educating them.
The first question was
Yes. What I do, and it's because I'm really interested in people and like to meet people, I go out to on my days off, go out to the little museums and just introduce myself to them and start talking to the ladies and the volunteers to see what they do and what kind of programs they have. And we also, my museum is a sort of a clearinghouse or a facilitator for some environmental education programs like called Flying Wild, Project Wet, Project Wild, and I invite them to come to these professional development training courses if they're interested, free of charge because they're free to us, so they can get a little bit of training. But mostly it's just me going and introducing myself and, you know, not coming in real abrasive, but just how do you do? What do you do? This is really cool. I really enjoy that kind of thing.
No, okay, good. Do we have any more questions? Okay. Can you use this? Or?
We have a question from Brina Casey at the National Gallery of Ireland. I hope that Brina can hear us. So she writes, "Hello, if you have time, I wonder, could you put a question to Michall Gyldendal for me?" Of course. We are very happy. I think developing mobile tablet applications is really important for museums. And I'm wondering if you have any plans to expand the use of the application to your adult programs as well as for school children. Many thanks.
Hear me? Now you can hear me. This application was made from a grant from the Danish Heritage Agency, and it was supposed to be for school children. But of course, other family groups are likely to use it. They can download it when they come to the museum. We have bought a set of iPads, so you can use them when you come to the museum. But lots of our guests, they have smartphones, and we have signs that they can download the app, and they can do it in groups as well, not only in museums education. So a lot of families, they use the app as well, going around. So it is possible.
So on behalf of Brina, thank you. And as I'm here, I would like to read to you 2 congratulations messages I got perhaps half an hour ago. So one comes from Greece. Dear CECA members and organizational committee, thank you for this formidable opportunity to be there and listen to these very interesting presentations, especially those concerning the history of museum education in Europe and the proposition of the analyzing tool of exemplary best practice. I think that in Greece we talk about best practices without knowing what should be called a good practice. I also suggest that all the texts of this and past conferences could be published in the new CECA website on PDF format for us that we have problems with accessibility to special libraries on museum education. Very good advice. Thank you, Sophia, if you're still watching us. And one more message comes from Munich in Germany. Hello, Emma. I'm listening your conference in Munich. A wonderful idea to offer the live stream. It's so nice to be with you while sitting in my office. Thank you. Many greetings to all colleagues from all over the world and the organization of CECA. Heartily, Hannelore Kunz Ott. So just to summarize, thank you, Hannelore. We got messages from Ireland, Belgium, Italy, France, Greece, and Germany. So at least we know that there is somebody to the other side of the channel. And I have already answered to all our colleagues, thanking them also on your behalf. Thank you.
Okay, so this brings us to the end of this afternoon's session, the last market of ideas of this year's conference. And before we announce and break for coffee and announce the pause, I'm sure that Jelka has something important to tell us. Off the record.
No, it is for us because colleagues who watching still might be, not to say jealous, would like to join us. First announcement, you all paid fee. Your fee includes joint dinner. It is extremely important to have some beautiful, vivid, relaxed time. So please, before you go out from the museum, just tick the box, are you coming, in order to make our organizers' life easier to know how many people will miss this important event on the 17th floor with a spectacular view on Zagreb. Secondly, after the coffee break, we will have 1 hour of poster session. Authors of the poster will answer and discuss issues you are interested in, as well as authors of free presentations which are reproducing all the time at the big flat screen in the auditorium. And yeah, I must not forget to say, dinner is at 8 o'clock. Hotel Westin, just across the street. Okay, enjoy.